Good day YouTube, I'm Hills on the Hunt, and on this video today we have the remainder of my November pickups. So let's go. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, like I said in the intro, this is the rest of my November pickup. So this is just stuff I haven't shown in any of the other collection videos I've done. New stuff, there's not a lot that hasn't already been shown off. I think there's 8 titles in total. Yeah, a bit of everything, a bit of a lot of it is just me not having control in terms of what I buy and what I pick up. But yeah, I'm trying, like I said, I'm starting to get into the boutique labels a bit more. So just trying to just fix my collection up so I know exactly where I stand in terms of collecting. And I think I said in one of the older videos, I'm starting to kind of push away from DVDs a little bit. Unless it's something very, very specific that I want to pick up. But like in terms of bulk buying, it's either going to be Blu-rays or it's going to be VHS. I have quite a few VHSs, and I'm just starting to pick up a few more of those as well. So those will be the 2 formats I'll be picking up. So you'll see a lot more of that in the channel coming forward. But yeah, 8 titles I picked up. All, well, 7 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. But the DVD is a little bit special. I'll go into that when I talk about it. But yeah, we'll go into these. And then, yeah, we'll see what you think. First one is one I've seen, and I think of one I've talked about on the channel, but I picked it up on Blu-ray. It's a very good price, and I couldn't kind of leave it behind, but it's Mr. Sardonicus from William Castle. I really enjoyed this when I watched it. I had a really good time with it. Yeah, the man with the creepy smile, hiring a doctor to kind of fix him, and treating his wife as garbage. Yeah, Mrs. Sardonicus was a good watch, a very enjoyable movie. One of my earliest ventures into William Castle. So yeah, another black and white movie. And the thing I loved about the William Castle movies is the extra bits he throws in, and I know I've said it before. This one had the punishment poll, whether Mrs. Sardonicus deserved his punishment or didn't. He's had stuff in like 13 Ghosts and The Dark House and all that kind of stuff. He's had just little bits thrown in there which just make it very, very good and very, very enjoyable for the viewer. And that's a different element to the movies. But yeah, this one was very good. So I'm happy to add this into the collection. I believe this comes part of the William Castle box set, volume 1. Volume 2, I don't know the point. Is there... My pointing abilities went out the window there, but yeah, it's right there. So I need to get the other one, and I think these come as part of that set, so we'll see how it works. I may move these on if I get the box set, but I know the box set is quite expensive, so I'll be always looking out for. Plus the box set looks nicer on the shelf, so yeah, we'll see what we can pick up. But yeah, Mrs. Sardonicus. A couple of titles from Umbrella, which is a Australian film corporation company that release movies. This is what I kind of said in the intro about me not having control, because I love slipcovers. And again, as I'm trying to venture stuff into Blu-rays, it is me upgrading movies from DVD to Blu-ray, but you could quite easily just pick up some of these in like £2 normal Blu-rays. But for me, I just love visually looking at these on the shelf, and I love slipcovers. So I'm always going to kind of, if it means paying a little extra for a slipcover that looks visually nicer, then yeah. Again, everyone's collecting will be different, but these are boutique titles, boutique label, and I'm happy to add them. So the first one is Them, with that beautiful slipcover. So I haven't seen this one before, but I picked it up from Vinted. I think someone had popped it on for like 10 quid. So I was like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. And that's the inside. So the umbrella on the bottom corner there. Yeah, these are, even though they come from Australia, they are region B, so they will work in the UK. But I've not seen this. French expat Clementine teaches at the Lycée in Bucharest. Her partner is a novelist who works from home. The young couple live happily in a large, rambling chateau tucked away in the Romanian countryside, but tonight their lives will be turned upside down. Okay, so home invasion style movie. Interesting. All right. I do enjoy home invasion. I will be looking forward to check this out. But yeah, I mean, but look at that cover. How can you not like that? So nice. But them. And following on, the second one. This one I have seen multiple times, and I love this movie. It's Creep. Again, a stunning cover. This is the one set on the London Underground, where a woman trying to get home or get to a party misses the last train. And then another train just randomly comes along, and it's not what it seems. Some weird things stalking the London Underground, which could be true. There are some freaky things down in the London Underground. So, I mean, it could be a possibility there are creatures living down there. Who knows? But if you haven't seen Creep, definitely worth checking out. It is a great little movie. Nice small cast, nice well done. Something close to home, really. But yeah, Creep is the next one picked up. I will definitely be looking for more of these umbrella titles, especially with Black Friday coming up. So I may see if there's anything in sales and whatnot. Obviously, you have to get them exported from Australia, which is that's fine. I guess if you buy in bulk, it works out cheaper in terms of shipping and stuff like that. And I've seen a couple of people. I think I've seen my buddy Bumper. He's ordered stuff from Umbrella before, and everything seems to have arrived all right. So I'm going to reach out to him and kind of see. But I'll definitely order stuff. And kind of go for them, but those two look really nice, so I was really happy to get them into the collection. Speaking about slipcovers, we have My Bloody Banjo from Refuse Films. So this is kind of a similar universe to Eat and Miss Campbell, which I had such a great time with. British movie, low budget but fun. It's just creepy, British cannibalistic comedy movie. And I was told by somebody on Instagram that this was from the same universe. So I don't think the movies are interlinked together too much, but it's a lot of the same characters, one from the other. But yeah, so you've got the front cover there, that cover there, out of 1,000 and signed. And then you've got the, sorry about the glare. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. In this twisted tale of revenge, infidelity, and snapped banjo strings, eccentric office worker Peltzer is trapped in his own nightmarish reality, inadequate in the bedroom, stuck in a friend zone, and tormented daily by his violent boss, the notorious Mr. Sawyer. Fate soon takes a hand when Peitzer suffers a genital mishap and conjures his childhood imaginary friend Ronnie to help put a gory end to his childish tormentors. Super fun. It just sounds super fun and sounds well up my street. I love random trash like this. So I'm looking forward to watching this. I think this will be a fun little watch. My Bloody Banjo. Next one up is another one from Indicator. Again, a very cheap eBay buy. I think I only paid like £4 or £5 for this. But it's The Devil's Men, Donald Pleasant and Peter Cushing. So I know nothing about this movie. And with most Indicator titles, they don't tell you much about these movies. But it's 1976, it's set in Greece. It's about 90 odd minutes. And it just says, beware, the Devil's Men are on their way. It looks super creepy. Anything on the inside? Nope, nothing on the inside. I know nothing about it, but it's another Indicator title. That cover, it just looks super wild, super gothic and super unsettling. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. If you've seen this one, let me know what you thought of it. But yeah, this will be a complete blind watch. I haven't read anything on IMDb or anything to tell me what the movie is about, and sometimes I like it that way. I like going into it completely blind because then you just kind of have your own reaction without having any kind of feedback from others and interpretations from others. So yeah, Devil's Men. Let me know if you've seen this. All right, next one is The Stone Tape. Now I picked this up, so again I randomly picked this up. So I watched Ghostwatch on Halloween or the day before Halloween, after a long time, after a very, very long time. And again, it was another 101 tape, and I love the whole setting of it. I'd seen it years ago and I'd just not seen it for a very long time, so it was almost like a brand new watch again. But yeah, I had a really good time watching that. So when I saw this pop up, I was like, I'd never seen it, never heard of it, but it gave me similar vibes to it, almost like a TV show or something that was recorded but played to be real, sort of like found footage essentially. So yeah, this looks very similar. Team of scientists eager to discover a new recording medium take over a brooding Gothic mansion recently purchased and renovated by their employers. On moving in, however, they find one room unfinished and the builders refusing to work there. Claims of strange noises and feeling of unease are dismissed. However, the scientists soon discover that the renovation work on the mansion has disturbed something hidden beneath the stone walls, something ancient and malevolent. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. This was again broadcast by the BBC on Christmas Day 1972. So I cannot wait. This is going to be added to my Christmas list of things to watch. Happy joy Christmas time movies. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. So if you've seen this one, let me know what you thought of it. The Stone Tape. The Abomination. This is from Visual Vengeance. There you go. There is a lot going on that box. Oh, hand out the way. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So again, another blind buy. So I've seen my friend Joanne, she picks up a lot of these Visual Vengeance titles, and a few of them, when she's watched them, we kind of chat and she kind of commentates almost on the movie and some of the scenes. And when she's talking about some of the scenes, it's just like, what? It's almost like you're having a complete weird nightmare breakdown, and these are the weird thoughts are going in your head, but it's not, it's actually on screen. These things are happening in a movie and it's just like wild. I'm reading the back of this. I am not going to read this out on YouTube. So I don't know if I'll park it there for a few seconds if you want to pause and read that yourself. But I love the slipcover. And there's a few titles in this collection, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out and then just grabbing a few more and yeah, just keep going and keep building. But yeah, another wild ride. It won't be for everyone, but I literally just watch. I don't phase from anything in terms of watching. Maybe just slightly full-on romance movies, maybe musicals, but I'll still watch them if they're there. But yeah, I'll quite happily just watch anything. So as you can see, The Abomination. And last but not least, the only DVD picked up. Now, it's ZombieCon Volume 1. Now, the reason why this was picked up from Amazon in the US. And I think it's the only place that it's available. I don't know if it's sold out. I think on last checking it was getting close. But this movie, so why this movie is important to me and why I wanted to pick it up and why I'll keep it sealed. I'm not opening this. Well, I might open it in this. I might open this because I have potentially another copy coming. And when that arrives, I'll go into a lot more depth with this movie. But I'll do a full review on the movie and the company behind it and the team behind it because they are phenomenal. But yeah, ZombieCon Volume 1. So just to give you a brief background, so I was invited by the team behind this movie. They reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I would review the movie, which I did. which I gladly did. I was very grateful for given the opportunity, and I loved it, and I absolutely fell in love with this movie. Um, it's a movie of heart. It's a movie of zombies. It's a movie of friendship. It's a really really well done movie for an independent movie. This was done super super well. Um, but yeah, I'll go into the movie when I do my full review on it. This they finally released a physical copy, so I was definitely going to pick this up. Um, and yeah, I'm looking when my other copy comes. I'm looking forward to checking it out. But I'll keep this one as it is, or I'll keep the other one as it is because it'll be a little bit more special, and I'll show you when it comes. Um, but yeah, I'm so looking forward to checking this out again and fully reviewing it because it was super super fun. Um, but yeah, that is ZombieCon Volume 1, and that is everything I picked up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this. And yeah, let me know if you like what I'm doing. Hit me a like, hit me a subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I'll see you on the next one. So thank you so much.